I'm Angela DeMarco. Welcome to Mighty Tripod Acting Studio. Today, David and I are testing out these softbox lights.
Hey, Angela.
Hey, David.
You want to do some light testing with me?
Let's do it.
Okay, y'all. So this is lights for our latest test. In our last video, we did the ring light. You should check that out. But now we're testing these. I have the diffusion panel left off of this so you can see what's going on inside. This is the softbox with the diffusion panel, right? Just kind of velcroed on there.
Look at that bulb.
Compact fluorescent light bulb, right? All the details, I'm going to have all the information below about where you can get these and the exact specifications, but since I don't know those off the top of my head, I'm not going to pretend to know. So just look at the plane. So let's quickly talk about audio. So if you've ever been on a film shoot in Seattle, which is where we're at, hold for plane.
Hold for plane.
And hold for plane.
Holding for plane.
And hey, audio, is that plane gone yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Almost.
Still there. Fading away.
It's either planes or crows.
Yeah, right, totally. So I'm going to have all the details for you below about where to get these lights, the power of the bulbs, yada, yada, yada. What we're going to do is we're going to set these up, turn them on, and then turn on the iPhone camera and do some testing, because this video is all about lighting for self-tape videos for folks that are filming on their smartphone, because that's what y'all are doing for the most part. This particular camera right now is not a smartphone. It's like a legit semi-professional camera, right? We have some lights on that are studio lights. We're not running the fluorescent lights, so just know the image quality you're seeing right now is different than one would expect if I whipped out the iPhone. Okay? So I'm going to set these up, and then we will get back to the test. All right. So here we are. How's the intensity of the light on your eyes?
Good.
So those lights are on, as are the fluorescent lights that are in the room, that are above us. Came with the studio. We didn't put them in there, but they're there. As you work at home, you probably have room lights or daylight coming in from windows. Now, what we're really trying to do here is set these up and then work with an iPhone camera to record video and see how things look. Action.
I'm Angela DeMarco. I'm a Toposwap talent, and I'm reading for the role of Judy.
Re-roll and action.
Hi, I'm Angela DeMarco, and I'm reading for the role of Susan.
All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Angela to actually turn off the overhead lights, please. Because in your home, what you're probably going to be doing is experimenting and figuring out, how do I get the best lighting for my self-taped videos based on the lighting that I have purchased and the lighting that's already in the room that's coming in through windows, right? Daylight. I want to talk to you very briefly about color temperature. These are balanced to be daylight temperature, all right? That means it'll probably kind of match the color of the light that's coming in through the windows, as long as it's not sunrise or sunset. Now these lights, they may not match the other light bulbs or the color temperature from lights coming from other sources. So just have that in the back of your head, and feel free to do more internet research if you want to learn about Kelvin, which is color temperature. That's how they measure color temperature. And I'm going to have Angela come back here because my face is not going to be filmed today. I'm not hair and makeup ready. I am hat ready. So Angela's going to come back in and we're going to shoot a little video, quick one, just having her slate with the fluorescents off.
Hi, I'm Angela DeMarco. I'm 5'4", auditioning for Ruby.
All right, now, one thing that we notice is the face is illuminated, but the backdrop is very, very dark. So, I'm going to have Angela, we're going to do this together, we're going to cut, but then what we're going to do is we're going to move everything back towards the backdrop. We're going to turn those lights off again, because that's just where we had it. But we've moved everything, and at least to my eye, now that backdrop is a lot brighter because the lights are closer. And action.
Hi, I'm Angela DeMarco, and I'm with Toposwap talent.
Great. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mess with AEAF lock. So AEAF lock is now set. I'm going to bring it down a little bit, and action.
Hi, I'm Angela DeMarco, and I'm with Toposwap talent.
Cool. Great. So in my opinion, the second video, I'm going to have Angela look at those back to back and see what she likes.
I like the second one.
Oh, good. She likes the second one. Good. So do I.
So the reason I like that second one even more so for my ladies and gents who wear makeup, I have some shimmer on today, a little bronzer on today, so it actually made the picture, in my mind, look a little subtle instead of these shiny cheeks and this shiny nose in the lights. So also know that sometimes we may just need to like tone down our shimmer or bronzer, or like David did, you can play around with the AF lock.
Now what we're doing is we're going to do another test here, and we have the fluorescence. The overhead lights are on. AEAF lock is not on.
Oh.
And slate, please.
Hi, I'm Angela DeMarco.
Great, we're going to try that again. AEAF lock is initialized. I'm bringing down exposure. And action.
Hi, I'm Angela DeMarco.
Excellent. Great. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the lights off again, and I'm just going to play with the position of these lights. I'm going to move them back. These lighting units were very, very close to the subject. As a rule, meaning this is always true, the closer the light source is, the softer the light is. Softer. Soft light looks good on skin. We want the light source a little bit above eye line. So what I would ask the actor or the subject is, is the center, because what you can do is you can actually see the bulb inside the diffusion. It's right in the middle of the unit. We want that above your eye line. All right, so now we're going to do that test again. Stand by. If you could slate, please.
Hi, I'm Angela DeMarco, fur baby mom to Bruno the Magnificent.
And action.
You can follow Bruno the Magnificent on Facebook or Instagram.
So this clip here is with AEAF lock on, and I've reduced the brightness or exposure manually. My general opinion is that these lights are great. They illuminate the skin well. I like to use AEAF lock, and I just want a little more light on that backdrop. So I'm going to try one more again. I'm just going to look one more time at bringing my light sources closer. I'm not going to work with any other lights. Let me have you move the stool forward quite a bit. Okay. Okay, this is another test. Now I have one light on the actor's face. Can you point to that light, please, Angela?
And it's not too bright. It actually doesn't seem too bright for my eyes, which is nice.
I have a secondary light, or the secondary light, positioned off to her side. Okay, and that is, I have that there to illuminate the backdrop a bit. I am using AEAF lock here, so I do have the ability to increase brightness. So this would be another way to play with two lights, meaning the key light, where's the key light, Angela? The key light is pointing at the actor. The further it gets from the actor, moves towards the side, the more you get shadowing, which we don't like for self-tapes. We like evenly lit faces, meaning, we don't want shadows. Don't want shadows on the face. We don't love shadows on the backdrop. It's not the end of the world, but we want to try to reduce shadows on the backdrop. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to keep this lighting exactly the way it is. We're not going to mess with that overhead light yet. We're just going to change the color of the backdrop.